Where are we? My memory banks contain no data of this location. Ayla, smell something. Maybe animal here. I've not seen this place before. Is this a world apart from our own? Perhaps a different dimension altogether. There may be some value in the knowing. Their numbers are too great. We must withdraw for now. So there's tons of monsters infesting this place. And this is in the Middle Ages. So we're gonna see if we can go back in time and see if there will be a different situation then. There it is. So now we drop down right here. Come on, there we go, right there. Oh, this is the Lost Sanctum. That's what it's called. And now there aren't as many things running around, it seems. But there's a save point, that's nice. Okay, so this appears to be a settlement. We may be able to find people nearby if we search. So let's search. Nobody in here. So this area, since it's made for endgame, it's definitely good for leveling endgame and whatnot, and that's what I'm going to use it for. And also, because this is the one that's, you know, back in time, I kind of don't want to pick up any of the treasure chests, just in case. Monsters everywhere, yet there seem to be no humans. Are they all dead? Come on, fight monster, beat all. Alright, so Ayla, as Ayla so eloquently put it, we have to clear out all the monsters around here. Okay, but because these side quests can be done as soon as you get the epic, these first enemies probably aren't going to be worth tons of experience for me. Alright. Here we go. We'll have Magus in the party for a while, but that's pretty typical because you get him comparatively pretty late game, and usually takes a while to get those techs finally filled out. Alright, yeah, there we go. See, Magus, I've said it before about Luca, but Magus is definitely, out of anyone, the most that is, what's it called? Like a black mage, more than anything else. Alright, so he just brought out a tougher version of himself. We will do... Ooh, Proximity Bomb. That'll hit them both. Proximity Bomb is one of those ones that only hits near the person using the ability, so super useful. Alright. Oh yeah, and if I remember correctly, there's a way, yeah, right down there. But like I said, since we're in the past, I feel like it's smarter not to pick up treasure chests, because this whole game has kind of been teaching me that I can leave treasure chests for future times. We'll just play it safe. Come on. Alright, there we go. And that's it. Sweet. Beat all monsters. Go back? Yes, let us return for now. Yeah, let's just ignore this sparkly bag. Oh, there we go. Look, this appears to be a freshly sprouted sapling. And that's all there is to it. It's all the information you're getting. Alright, so now we run in zigzags. We serpentine our way back to the entrance. We've discovered nothing of significance. What shall we do now? Who's making all that hullabaloo outside? Go on, get yourselves eaten by monsters. Serve you right, it will. You appear similar in nature to creatures known as reptiles. Talking apes, and they stand upon 2 feet? What madness is this? You'd call me an ape? You'd best learn your place and quickly. Well, never mind that. Did you not spy any big, strong beasties about? Do you mean the monsters in the forest? We have exterminated them. You what? Oh, you wonderful, beautiful apes. We're free at last. Prisoners in our homes no more, after all these long years of suffering. Come out, everyone. The monsters are gone for good. This isn't some cruel joke, is it? Is it truly safe? We can come outside. I'm giving them all the same voice because otherwise I would never remember whose voice is who. So, you have our heartfelt thanks. Who would have dreamt that ape men would come to save us? Our days of cowering in cramped caves are finally at an end. You've done us a great kindness. It's not much, but we'd like to offer you this in thanks. After all you've done, it's the least we can give you. Got the dragon's tear. Well, I mean, provided you've the time and all, but being as strong as you are, I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend an ear and when we've need of some help, would you? We wouldn't ask you to work for free, of course. We've prepared to compensate you for your efforts, and I think it would be worth your while. What do you say? Agree to listen to the reptile's requests, of course. Excellent. Come and speak to us now and again. Then, we'll tell you if we ever need of anything. Yet more meaningless endeavors? That's right, Magus. Just a bunch of fetch quests. Okay. If you happen to come across a rusted blade, bring it to me. Alright, next person. You seem to be doing well. If only my daughter had that much energy. His daughter's not doing well. There's something I was hoping you might help me with. A legend in our village tells of a tool known as the Golden Hammer, and I'd like you to search for it if you'd be willing. The tales say it's made from wood of a golden tree, but I'm afraid I can't tell you very much else. Do you suppose you can spare the time to search? And I will agree to search for the hammer. Truly? Oh, I knew I could depend on you. Looking for the golden hammer, you say? Well, there's a patch of golden sand in the flower meadow down in the Great Southern Swamp, but that's not what you're looking for, though, is it? I am not looking for golden sand, or powder, or whatever it was. The legend of the golden hammer? Ah, yes, I heard it long ago. Sprinkling golden sand about a young sapling will cause it to produce golden wood. The hammer is made from that. Okay, so I guess I am looking for golden sand to sprinkle across that young sapling I found up north. Through the narrow passage to the west is a cavern dark as pitch. Beyond that, well, who knows? The place is so dark you cannot see a thing, but I think there's something hidden there. Alright, so to the west it's too dark, but something's there. I love things that sparkle, don't you? Gemstones and such. Bring them to me. And this last guy is a free inn. Super useful, don't have to waste shelters or anything. Takes a little bit longer than a shelter, but not by much. How did you sleep? I slept fine. So now, we were told about the golden sand, so off we go to look for the golden sand in the swamp down south. And I know for a fact that this area changes later, so... And I know for another fact that some of the items that are key items in this one are actually found in treasure chests, which I think this area is the only area that actually happens in. I'm pretty sure the majority, if not the entirety of all other key items are acquired through dialogue or through an actual cutscene. They're not just found in a treasure chest that you can otherwise just forget to pick out. So now we're looking through here to try to find golden sand. They said it was a southern swamp, and this is clearly a swamp, considering that thing from the Black Lagoon over on the left side. Oh, right. His counterattack just makes whoever hit him, or I think it's his counterattack, makes whoever hit him or hit it attack each one of their allies. Okay, so let's see. 8,000 G, not that good. Not that big a deal, I should say. That's another thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of the treasure chests around here actually do give tons and tons of G. There's a few of them that probably give you like 100,000 or something like that, like tons. There's definitely plenty of ways to spend that G. Alright. Ah, here it is. It's not. There we go. Golden sand. And it wasn't in a treasure chest. It was in a sparkly. So, with the golden sand, we were told we have to sprinkle it on the young saplings. So up we go, climbing those ladders. Let's talk to this guy. There used to be an enormous tree growing in this wood, but those monsters felled it. What a waste. It was such a strong, stalwart tree. Alright. Cool. So there used to be a good giant tree, but monsters cut it down. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Yes. Objective complete. Now we must wait for the tree to grow up. That may take longer than your lifespans, though. Was there not another gate to this plate from the year 600 AD? Surely it will have become a golden tree by then. Alright, so now we're back in the time period where there were a bunch of beasts and everything around, but have we startled you? Talking apes, hairless talking apes. Run for your lives! Wait! Are you truly talking apes? And if we are? I see, so the legend was true after all. What do you mean, Elder? It is a most ancient legend. Long ago, hordes of vicious monsters preyed upon our village, threatening to destroy our people entirely, but just when we lost hope, the most unusual of heroes appeared. Talking apes? None other. And in no time at all, they drove the monsters away and saved the village. So, these apes are the heroes from the legend? I believe they may well be. Pardon me for being so forward, but might we contract your assistance? Contract. I would propose a contract by which we would reward you for your aid on certain tasks and errands which we could not do ourselves. If you're the strength you seem to have, I think you'd be a profitable position. What do you say? Agree to help? Yes. Then we are agreed if it's not too sudden. Monsters in the wood have been growing in number. What mean vanquish? Mean eat? So now we gotta go vanquish those guys. The monsters up north. I noticed the golden tree in Millennial Woods was gone when I went exploring not long ago. Cut down by Ogons, no doubt. They're always felling trees to craft those hammers of theirs. So it seems our golden tree grew up and then got cut down by a monster and turned into a hammer. So that's maybe turned into a hammer. I mean, those things use hammers. Why else would they cut them down? You ever happen to find some lumicite? Would you bring it to me? I'll craft you some fine armor from it. I've been a great smith for many years. Nobody in there? I've been thinking about taking a walk in the mountains. You should too. Sure thing. Alright. This guy... want to build something that will last for future generations to use. Like a ladder. Incredible, aren't they? Ladders. I always wonder who built them and when. It's a really weird thing to think will last forever. Ladders are used so often that you would think they'd have to be replaced constantly. But anyway. That neighbor of mine loves to build things almost as much as he loves to tell me about it. Hasn't he anyone else to bother all day? You? It's been my lifelong dream to build a great bridge to span the mountains. I'll do it. Just you watch. I'm watching, buddy. Keep my eyes peeled. Alright, so now we are in the future of this forest, so we're going to grab all these treasure chests for sure. But we also have to defeat all the monsters, because that's what they asked us to do. Alright, and like I said before, I'm not sure if these treasure chests that I'm going to be picking up are even programmed to disappear, or if they would have, like, you know, just been here anyway. It's possible. It could go either way, honestly. Alright. I could have avoided this guy, but like I said, I specifically was asked to vanquish all of the monsters, so... Okay. 25,000 G. So yeah, if that is double, or if that is available in the past as well, that's definitely, you know, nice, because that's twice as much G. I thought they would have survived that. Alright. So yeah, Magus, especially with, what's it called? With the stud making his, text cost less, super useful. Okay, she learned triple kick, so I can get Ayla out of there and put Luca in. Okay, just a few more techs to learn. And then we're on to learning all the triple techs, which is much, much faster because all we need to do is have them in battle together. They don't need to actually level up or get a certain amount of TP or anything like that. They just need to fight together alongside each other, I should say. How peculiar. The golden tree we were growing is no longer here. And look at that. A golden Ogon. Over there, that is the golden hammer. Hey, where are you going? And we chase after him. He is fled, but he cannot have gone far. He is fled? Wouldn't it be he has fled? I guess it could be he is fled. He is fleeing. He has... No. It still sounds like it should be has. Okay. Give me that. A dragon head. Dragon head. Strength +5. So that's pretty good. We'll throw that on for now. Slightly lower defense, but stronger attack. So yeah, with the Dragon's Tear that you get for starting the Lost Sanctum side quest here, it boosts critical hit rate, which is useful for Chrono's weapon that does 4 times damage whenever you hit with a critical hit. So if you combine those two, and you have a good chance of doing 4 times normal damage with, like, at least, I don't know, 50% of the attacks. So, very, very useful. Alright, it's weak against magical attacks. So, let's do that. I'm not sure if it lasts for more than one attack, though. Attacking. Let's try this. Megaton Bomb! Exploding on Robo. Ooh, there we go. So dual techniques are always super strong compared to regular techniques, and usually techniques that are an area effect around the person using them are a little stronger than usual as well. We have subdued him. Now we can take the golden hammer. We blew him up with a bomb, Robo. That's not really subduing, but okay. Alright, so now we're done in here. So now we have cleared out the monsters, which is what the Elder here wanted. We have vanquished the monsters as promised, Elder, sir. You slew all of them? Heroes indeed! Please take this as your reward. I got a Mega Elixir, which I have like 10 of. But thanks. I'm sure we'll have other tasks to request of you of days to come, blah blah blah. Looking forward to working together, blah blah blah. Can I go up here yet? Climbing up, and the Elder. Oh, what brings you up here? This is our village sanctuary, but entry is forbidden. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so we'll give a quick save real quick here in the Middle Ages. And since we're already in the future, let's just see if we can go through here. If we see any open treasure chests, then we'll know that the treasure chests do connect to each other. I don't see any treasure chests yet. Anything over here? I don't see anything. Okay. Oh, that's a frog. Just let him pass. Oh, and that's a rat. Which you cannot just let pass. These rats are impossible to avoid. If you do this complete side quest, you probably have to fight these guys, even without having, like, backtracking and doing things wrong or anything. Even if you do everything correct and on the first time through and whatnot, I'm pretty sure you still have to fight those things like over a dozen times. So, or at least my point was that I'm almost positive that you cannot get past them because I have tried dozens of different ways. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's foolish to do all this stuff right now, but... Oh, and clearly these treasure chests are still here, so obviously it doesn't matter that we got them in the past. Alright. Electrocute. Oh, that's great. Switch up the party member to him. Now we have the last ones getting learned. Alright, so now we got that sleeping frog. We're just gonna let him lie where he is, whichever. Anything up there? Nope. Anything in this corner? Nope. Ooh. And this is the cave going to the west. But since we're already here in the future, we might as well take care of some of this stuff. There's a treasure chest down there. There are some sleeping bats right here, and one awake one. We're gonna try not to trigger the awake one, but we did. Ooh, there we go. Wonder shots doing wonders. But again, that one is just her wonder shot, that is. The damage is dictated by playtime. Guess Luca doesn't have anything to protect her. Oh, because she has Tappan's Helm. Let's just give her Skull's Amulet. There. Now she has all the stuff that she created, or a weapon that she created, a helm that her father created, and a suit that her father created, and then something that's just useful. Alright, so now we sneak through that wall and get the lapis. And again, we're just kind of just running through and grabbing items because we're in the future. We don't really have anything to do in this area right now other than fight enemies and grab items. So we're going to try to do the latter more than the former, but most likely we're going to get a good mix of both. Just leisurely stroll through. Try not to run too much. Ooh, I obtained a steel ingot. And a good hint that there's nothing through this door, but I'll show you anyway. Let's see. Very brightly lit door. And there are broken stairs. Nothing can be... You cannot pass through here. Anyway. So, yeah, a good sign that something is an important item, even if you did just find it in a treasure chest, is that, it's unique. So far, to my knowledge, we haven't run into any steel ingots that you can buy in stores or that you find in any other treasure chests. So more than likely, that steel ingot is something useful. Okay, and let me just double check, make sure. So, oh, Chrono already learned it. Okay. So yeah, now I can just have whoever I want in my party. But I need to keep Luca, so let me just slowly, each battle, start switching people up. We just had that. Ah, here we go. This will be a new combo. And running as Ayla is always funny. So yeah, now it's just a matter of running into battles to double check that Ayla and Luca have all their dual techs, and Luca and the next person, and etc, etc. And it's a little frustrating to do this with Magus in the party, because normally I'd have 2 people that could be getting, or 3 people that could be getting dual techs, but Magus doesn't get any dual techs whatsoever, because he doesn't play nice. So, we just gotta keep switching them out. Now we do Frog. Ooh, did not mean to run into that guy, but that's okay. Alright. There we go. Alright, oh, and it looks like... Oh, right. There is one more dual tech that they learn, but it's not until Luca learns her final thing, which might be the case as well for Marl, so we'll find out after the next battle. Because there is one that's unavoidable. I'm going to try to sneak. Nope. See, even on the complete opposite side of the bush, he saw me. Alright. Okay, and they also did not learn anything. So yeah, at this point, it's just whoever I want in the party. So for now, I think I'll have Ayla. Magus still needs his last 2 techs. I think there's this one and then one more that he can learn. Oh, and that's right. I forgot that guy was suggesting I climb up the mountain. So I guess, again, since I'm already here in this time, might as well take care of that now. Okay, so right now I think we're at a good spot. Oh. Nope, I guess I can't go up the mountain. Okay. He's too sleepy to get woken up by me. Alright. Alright, still no flare. Flare is the last technique for Luca. Okay, so this is the guy that wanted the golden hammer. Oh my, is this it? The golden hammer of legend. Once you give it to me, I'll make it worth your while. Please take this in return. 100,000 G. Pretty good. I'm gonna try going up to the mountain and this time and see if it'll trigger anything. Probably won't. I'll probably go all the way up the mountain, find nothing, and have to go all the way back down the mountain, or I'll get to the beginning of it and just have to turn back right away. We'll see. Okay, so now this guy is awake. I guard here. You know pass. But I want to pass. Oh boy. Well, like I said, that guy told me about this area over here, so I will do that. I will go to the dark place that he said people couldn't get through, because that is something I haven't done yet back here. Alright, so now we're in this passageway. The same exact one, except now there are less bats. I really hate single enemy battles though. They give you such little TP, and that's all I'm looking for right now. Alright, doo-doo-doo. Alright, and there's this down here. Ooh, a Reptite Tiara. That's actually good. And it's one of those ones that's only females. Magic +5. So I guess I should really put that on Marl, because that makes the most sense. Reptite Tiara. And instead of this, for now I'll just leave it like that. I'll deal with it at a point when it's more important to change up her equipment. But right now it's not. I just have to remember to actually do that when it is important. Alright, another Mega Elixir. And now we're going to go through this bright doorway once again. And it's pitch black. No can't see, go back. Yeah, doesn't really make sense. This bright doorway leads to a pitch dark black tunnel, but that's fine. This bat. Let's see if we can walk past it. We cannot. Okay. And off we go. Okay, so I could not go up the mountain. I could not go through the dark tunnel. I could not get past this guy again. This isn't... If you notice, it's in the same exact place as that rat was. Maybe I can activate this now. I've need of your help. There we go. Jeez. My daughter is taken gravely ill, you see. Do you know of the Prisma Stone? It's said to hold the power to cure affliction. Tales say it sits at the peak of Mount Emerald, east of the Great Southern Swamp, but a guardian blocks the way to the mountain, and I cannot go. Please, will you retrieve it for me? I will look for the Prisma Stone. Anybody else notice the Magus is floating on the water? Yeah, don't fall back asleep. I guard here, you know pass. You beat me, then you can pass. We've no quarrel with you, but if you mean to bar away, then we'll remove you from it. Alright. Let's see, we will go with Dark Mist. We will go with Megaton Bomb. We will go with Charm. Is that a counter? It's not too bad. I have a feeling that this particular new, if I remember correctly, has tons and tons of health. I might be wrong, though. Okay, looks like he's countering each element with the same element. So a fire attack triggered a fire. I got a mop from him. That's great. So let's see what a physical attack triggers, if anything. Did sleep? Oh, but only on him. And that doesn't work on him or her, correct? Let me just double check. And it won't work on her either, will it? But he will do regular. Let me just put it on auto for now. Because it looks like he's just going to keep trying to do status effects that will not hurt me if I only do physical attacks. But this also seems like it's going to take a long time. I will say that it's difficult to quote-unquote enjoy this battle because it's kind of indicative of the whole dungeon, where it's just a matter of taking a long time rather than figuring out a cool strategy or anything. The new enemies they put in here, they made them very similar. Like the regular news do have abilities that, or they pretty much primarily have abilities that drain your HP down to 1. And while this guy only has one attack that does that and a bunch of other attacks that do other things, the whole strategy behind the way he attacks is basically that he reduces you to 1 HP with his new attack, and then with all of his other new attacks, the ones that have come more recently, he does a little bit of damage that is just enough to take you from 1 to 0. There we go. Magus' level increased. I lose. You really tough. You can pass. Next time I don't lose. I train hard, very hard. Then I win. So this guy's gonna let me pass. And if I remember correctly, this is another unavoidable fight. Yeah. Let's try just attacking. Oh yeah, that's a bad idea. Physical attacks will always miss against these guys. So you have to do something other than a physical attack. Alright. Another ladder down. We're in prehistory. I guess I'll save those treasure chests just in case. Just like we did before. I don't think it's the best idea. I don't think it's necessary, but whatever. Or, excuse me, I don't think it's necessary, but I do think it's the best idea. Because even if we can't get them a second time by going back and forth, or even if they don't disappear from the future just from taking them now, we're gonna go back and forth through here often enough that we'll be able to pick them up should we need to. Let's do a quick save just because we haven't in quite a while. And then we will go back up and try to avoid that guy. Alright, so while I am basically just looking for tech points and items, I'm more or less trying to avoid fights because there are ones that I can't avoid, so I might as well try to get past the ones that I don't need to fight. Okay, so that guy, the bird guys can only get hurt by magic, and these guys can only get hurt by physical attacks. Let's see if we can get past this guy. Oh, we can. Climbing up. And going over, then climbing up again. And then that's a treasure chest, so we'll hold off. Going over and climbing up again. Alright, and another save point. Now we'll save here, even though absolutely nothing has happened. Alright, and what we were told was that the Prisma Stone is at the top of the Emerald Mountain. So we got the Prisma Stone. Huzzah! And now it's time to start walking all the way back down. Back down the mountain. Off we go. Back down the mountain. And, and I mean, this is more on me as a player, I suppose, than the game or this section of the game or anything. But there are times when I'll get out of a battle here and be like, okay, so continue on, and then I'll go to the next screen and realize I was actually going the opposite direction. And then I go back down and the monsters have reloaded and I have to go through all the battles all over again. So again, that's more of a fault on my own than anything else. But even just a moment ago, I almost fell into that trap of like, okay, I got to go back up the mountain. And then I realized, no, I'm going down the mountain. Okay, so apparently I can't go this way. But what if I run? Nope. That's a no. That's a no. Okay. But the second I pass it, I get into the battle. Alright, let's do lightning. Oh, that's what they just did. Maybe lightning's not a good idea. But we'll find out. If anyone survives, we'll do a charm. Yeah, 0. Okay, so I got the Prisma Stone. Found it. May I borrow it? Yay! Oh, praise be, my daughter should be fine now. This is all I have to offer you in thanks, but I hope it will prove useful. Please take it. Capsule set. 2 strength capsules, 2 magic capsules, and 2 speed capsules. All very good. Okay, now I think I can maybe do this. Not sure. Yeah, set the Prisma Stone here. There you go. You guys can hold on to that. My daughter is as hale as before. Thanks to you, you've no idea how a mother worries when her child is not well. Give a quick save. We still have 400 to like 800 TP to go before we'll be done with all of the techs. I could always hold off on the very last ones, stop doing this, and just go to the Black Omen, because obviously a giant fortress floating in the sky is going to have some enemies in it before reaching the boss. So I could get enough TP just by going through there, but honestly, I'd rather have everyone fully powered up and just ready for endgame by the time I get there. Favor to ask. There's a strange creature at the base of the mountain to the southeast. When I spoke to him, he told me he'd been waiting for a strong person all alone for a long time. He looks so lonely, and I think you might be able to help him. Please won't you try and do something? Agree to go check on the strange creature. Oh, you're so kind. I truly appreciate it. And Great Bridge. I need sturdy lumber. I need strong metal. I need a durable hammer. If you happen to come across anything you think I could use, bring it to me. Agree to look for building materials. There we go. Bring me each of those 3 things, it would mean the world to me. Steel ingot for the metal I need. Need a durable hammer and sturdy lumber. This person, I was just double checking because I couldn't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure you'd never need to check in with this person the way you do with the others, because they are just the in function. They're nothing else. They don't have any quests or anything. If I remember that correctly. Okay, so that person wanted me to check on the strange creature down south in the mountain. So we will go do that. You remember? I lose, then I train, then I lose no more. Next time I beat you. I wait on top of mountain. Lots of monsters on mountain. You come up. So basically he's saying if we have the strength to make it all the way up the mountain, then he will fight us again. Okay, but now we are in Middle Ages. So now we can grab all these treasure chests, should we desire. I thought there might be something there, but there wasn't. Okay. 30,000 G. I hate those goddamn birds. And look at this. Ladder break. No can go up. Make new strong ladder. So here in the Middle Ages, 65 million years later, that that ladder has rotted away. So now we need to find someone that can make a good, strong ladder. Sturdy vines to make a sturdy ladder. You ought to be able to find something growing in a thicket down in the southern glade. So now we're looking for some vines down here in the southern glade. I wanted to say gale again. I'm guessing it's somewhere to the west. Oops, sleeping frog. Don't need to bother you. Maybe I do, though. I don't know. Okay, nope. Sturdy vines. Okay, so I was in the right area. Oh, but because I went into the dark cave, these assholes respawned. Okay. There's no way for us to tie the vines to the top. We need a way to climb up there, and I don't think there is one in this era. So, back to prehistory. And to the right, and land. Need to borrow the golden hammer, please. Alright, I'm not using it at the moment, and I did receive it from you after all. Here you go. Into the sad music woods. Talk to this guy. Enormous tree growing, but the monsters felled it. What a waste, there's such a strong and stalwart tree. You need lumber to build a bridge? Well, I'd much rather see that tree used than let it go to waste. Wait right here, I'll saw some wood for you. And it's called the God Wood. So, obviously it's a really good wood. Alright, now we're gonna just run through here real quick since we're standing here and grab these treasure chests. Alright, and there's one this way. Oop, that's a rock. 20,000 gil. Alright, got that other elixir. And up here. Come on. Come on. For Athenian water. Yeah, see, that was, in the other time, I'm nearly positive that was the dragon head. Maybe it's always dragon's head first, and then if there's a second chest, it's always Athenian water. But if you open it and you only had the one chance, that one chance is always the dragon head, because that's a pretty useful item. And here's the place where this ladder was all messed up. So let us do something about that. This ladder break. Put a new one here. That ought to do it. Now we just need to come back in the other era. I'm going to use the cool new ladder, Ayla, instead of using the old stupid one. Ah, that godwood should do nicely for the lumber. I should hope so. Dear me, that golden hammer is glorious. That should secure splendidly. Suffice splendidly, maybe? My thanks. With all this, I should be able to make the bridge of my dreams a reality. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. Haste helm, which is a really, really cool helmet. And off to the mountains he's gonna go. So it's a good thing that I just built that ladder, I guess. Because I don't know how we would get up without it. But yay, here's our sturdy new ladder. We'll be sure to grab treasure chests along the way. And try to avoid stupid enemies like that jar butthole. And probably can't avoid this butthole, and we cannot. But we know they are susceptible to Magus's murder mist, so we will do that. I feel foolish for just realizing this. But yeah, Magus is the singular of Magi, which is obviously, you know, gift of the Magi and whatnot. God, I can't believe I just made that obvious connection. But yeah, I was thinking about how his name is close to magical, and I was like Magi, duh. Because that is how, Latin works. Like a colossus, there were multiple of them, it would be colossi. 126, we are getting real close for flare. Once flare is done, we can switch it up. Okay, so these guys do not get hurt by magic, so I have to use physical attacks. But that's fine, because I have Ayla, and Ayla is super strong, and man, and Luca's Wonder Shot is doing wonders at the moment. Oh, you finally get here. I wait long time for you. I train lots and lots. Now I beat you. Alright. Alright. Devil's Drop. Alright, so I might not actually be able to get through this because I don't have a healer or... Boy, I don't have a healer or really anything that specifically absorbs elements or anything. So, but this guy is intended to be a much more difficult version of the first fight, so we'll see. And it looks like using Tex against him. Oh, and the Murder Mist healed him. That's frustrating. But he responds to Tex with a HP draining thing. Oh boy. Yeah, just do that to get it out of the way. So let's go for all attacks at the moment. Hey, 420. So it looks like every attack is going to get that for counterattack. Alright, there we go. And if I let her get low enough, I can just do a ton of damage with Dino Tail. That's another thing. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Because with that, 1 HP, she's going to do tons of damage. So... there we go. Oh, now she's just straight dead, though. I should have thought that. I should have thought that through a little better. Switch back over to... Or actually, let me... No, I'm just going to wait for Ayla. Ayla's just going to keep doing lots of damage and then also getting killed, basically. While Magus keeps Luca and himself alive, and Luca will revive her as needed. Which really means I should have given Ayla the haste helm, if I have to worry about her getting a turn immediately. Power increased, that is not a good sign. Oh, and it murdered her. Hang on. Let's just attack, see if that kind of throws off his turn. I don't think... Oh, and that's attacking everybody, so we will use Athenian Water real quick, and then... no. I really want Ayla's first. And then we'll use a Lapis. Let's see, did that hit? That hit, didn't it? No, it didn't. Oh, yeah, it did. He's still standing for some reason, which completely threw me off. I thought he was still alive, but... Oh, there we go. He's just dead standing. Man, that's frustrating. But whatever. Why I lose? I'm very strong now, but I can't win. Don't you have any friends to fight with you, or anyone important to protect? You can't expect to be strong if you're always alone. Oh, I need friends? I never think like that. Maybe you're right. Will you be my friends? Not ask, be friend. Be nice, help, be friend. Take time. But maybe Ayla be friend. Okay, you need something. I help you. I be your friend. I train hard for a long time. I tired now. I rest a little. So now he's sleepy, and he's gonna stand right in the way, as per usual. Alright, this guy, over here. Talk to the noob. You befriended him? Oh, I knew it was right to ask you. Let me give you this for going out of your way to help him. Some more Nova armor, which is actually super sweet. If there's anything I can ever do to help you or that fellow, please don't hesitate to ask. Into the epic. Back through time. And away we go! Bah! And then we go to the right a little bit, and we land. There we go. Maybe, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can grab the Prisma Stone again, because I already put it down, but I feel like if I pick it up, maybe then I can show it to the person that likes shiny stuff, and that'll trigger something. I thought it might trigger regardless. Oh, I really thought it would trigger even if I had already put it down. Oh well. It truly exists. It said that if two such stones are enshrined together in the village sanctuary, divine power will emerge them to form a gem of even greater power. Oh, I'd love to see such a gem. And you already have the Prisma Stone. Won't you make my dream come true? Agree to try and show the elusive gem. Oh, I can't wait. I don't know how you're going to get another Prisma Stone, though. Something along those lines. I didn't read it. Sorry. I can't believe I did that. I could have been doing other stuff. Yeah, there was nothing else to do back here. I just forgot to talk to that guy before putting the Prisma Stone down because I got all excited that I already knew what to do with the Prisma Stone. That's okay. Now, let's see if we can interact with this elder a little bit differently. You want to enter the sanctuary? Well, you are heroes, but there are customs. Entrance is forbidden without the blessed rept mark. Would you be kind enough to fetch it from the northern wood first? If you retrieve the crest, I will allow you inside. Ah! Rept mark. Yeah, see, it's at the furthest point. Oh, got the rept mark. Yes, yes, this is it. Thank you. Alright, so now we're gonna grab that. Give me that. Alright, so I'm going back to prehistory with the Prisma Stone from the future. So we're going to set the Prisma Stone here and let the electricity arc directly over our head. They will combine. And then you have a Saint Stone. So yay, now we have a Saint Stone. And we talk to this guy. It couldn't be. This is the gem I spoke of? My, it certainly is gorgeous, but wherever did you find another Prisma Stone? There shouldn't have been another one in the world. You traveled through time? I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean, but still, I appreciate you coming to show it to me. Let me give you a little something as a way of saying thanks. Hold on, I just need to put the finishing touches on it. Here you are. Go on, take it. And there's the dragon arm. Let's see, what is this guy? You need something that will shine in the darkness? Well, the Prisma Stone is said to absorb light. Perhaps if you left a stone like that in the sun on some high peak for a long time, it would absorb enough light to shine on its very own. So, I went into that cavern and it was too dark. That's what just triggered that. If I hadn't gone into the cavern, then that wouldn't have triggered, I believe. So, you need to bring the Saint Stone to a place where it'll get lots of sun for a long, long time. And it's not the same place that you did in the actual main part of the game, which is very frustrating to me because when I saw that the first time, I took the Saint Stone and I went and tried to put it in the Sun Shrine, a place that gets sunlight 24 hours a day for millions of years. But this stone, because it was acquired in this special dungeon here, everything is like, is like insulated within the special dungeon. So the way to make this stone infused with sun for millions of years is by putting it at the top of this mountain. And here we go, a place where a lot of sunlight gathers. A place where we can leave the Saint Stone. So back up the portal, whoosh. And back through here, and back through time to the Middle Ages. And then everybody knows the drill. Now we go to the left and land. My neighbor has been working on building that bridge, but lately he hasn't even been coming home. I don't suppose you could go and make sure he's all right, could you? It's not like him It's not like him at all to be gone this long. He always used to return at night. Agree to check on the bridge builder. I appreciate it. He should be somewhere on Mount Emerald east of the southern glade. I'm going to cut out all of this stuff, which will hopefully eliminate a good amount of my ranting too. Alright. The stone shines with an inner light. Now I have the Waystone. So before it was just a saint stone, and now it's a way stone, so it should show me the way. Now we'll talk to him. You need something? I help you. I'd be your friend. We're looking for a man who said he was going to build a bridge on this mountain. Have you seen anyone like that around here? I see him. He built bridge alone, just past here. Ayla want talk him. Let Ayla cross. Okay. Alright, so now we were able to get past the resting new and find this new area. Checking all the corners to see if there's any secret walls or anything. Doesn't seem like it. But brave heroes, help! My thanks, I fear I'd not have survived much longer. I've been toiling away at this bridge, but the work takes a good deal out of a man. It seems I grew a tad careless and lost my footing. If only I had someone with more brawn to assist me. It'll be some time before I finish at this rate. Why not use a new? They've strength and stamina enough. You have an idea of someone who could help? My pardons, but it would be quite gracious of you if you could inquire on my behalf. So now I gotta turn back, go through this little area, out through the door, cross the bridge, and talk to the new again. And then go back. You need something? I help you. I'd be your friend. We were wondering if you might be willing to help build a bridge. Yes, I try. I want to help you. This is the assistant of whom you spoke? Don't worry. He's a lot stronger than he looks. I see. Well, I suppose if you say so. It all right. I strong. Well then. Haste makes waste. First things first. And now they get to work. Which is fun. Or it looks like the new gets to work while the reptite kind of sits on his ass like a foreman. You aren't so bad after all. No, I'm not bad at all. Alright, next we need to... What's the matter, new? Hungry, can't move, need food. Oh dear, this is a problem. Please, I beg you, bring this poor new something to eat. Alright. We should ask that reptite in the village. Oh, you know where you might be able to get him some food? Wonderful. I'll wait here with him. Oh, dear, he's hungry. Will you give this for him? To him for me, I mean? Alright, let's see. Fellow's been around for a very long time. I don't know if my cooking will be anything like what he's used to, but I hope he enjoys it. And now we have to go back through this unnecessarily spooky cave. Oh, you brought him food? Thank you ever so much. Tastes good. Glad you like it. A villager made it for you. Oh, she made this? I feel strong now. I work hard again. Can I ask a favor? What? I get hungry. I can't work. I want you bring me food. Old monster have good food long ago. Sweet yellow thing. I like that food. Alright, you just keep working on the bridge. I'll watch over this new. Please hurry back if you can. So what he said was he wants a food from long time ago that is yellow and delicious, or yellow and sweet, I think he said specifically. And yeah, that comes from a monster and he has been around since 65 million BC. So we have to go back to 65 million BC and look for a monster with a sweet yellow fruit showing up after we defeat the monster. Alright, so we have the Waystone, we have a new that wants food, sweet yellow food from an enemy in the prehistoric time. And the Waystone will help us see in the dark, but the passage that is dark in prehistory here is just completely closed off in the future, so... Have you sampled any of our local delicacies? Monsters love them, so they sometimes carry them, and you should find some and give them a try. So it's a local delicacy. Something to feed anew? Well, monsters sometimes carry food. Why not hunt some in the woods or up in the mountains or somewhere else nearby? You're bound to find something a new can eat. Oh, that's stone. It shines like the sun. With that, you should be able to find your way even in the deepest darkness. Won't you go see what lies within the darkened cave beyond the great southern swamp? I sure will. Wonderful. Please report back. Where could you find such a stone? You surely are an interesting group of apes or something like that. Something racist. Okay, I'm pretty sure killing stuff in this area is what I want to do to get the right food for the new. I really think this battle, for some reason this battle is calling to me as the one that gives me the yellow fruit. Alright. Alright. Ring of Fire. Ah! Look! I don't know who was supposed to say that. Sweet banana. That sounds like a sweet... That looks tasty enough. I wonder if that's the food the new wanted. See, and I'm not 100% sure, but I have a feeling that if you went to the northern woods or the mountains to start killing stuff looking for food, you would get a different food. And if you get something that's not a sweet yellow food, it's not what the new wanted. So I think you can actually show up there with a food that you got from an enemy in the past that is not what the new wants, and then you have to go all the way back down the mountain, all the way back in time, and find the correct food. Try to just sidle past this guy. Don't bother. Okay, now we have the Waystone. Wow, that was amazing. There's a path ahead. Let's go. Alright. And here we have a familiar looking place. Approaching entities detected. Please take cover. I hear there are reptiles living nearby. Finally, some good prey. Oh, I can't wait to sink my teeth into them. Don't be so hasty. We gotta wait for the boss, then it's feeding time. Yeah, they're all happy. Hey, who's hiding in there? Us? Let's just do one attack, see if that will just murder them instantly. I think it will. If not, we'll follow it up with another murder attack and end it with a third. Yeah. This is an emergency. We must inform the villagers. Intruders! Hiss! And we run away! So there we go. What? The cave is full of monsters and they're planning to attack the village? Oh no, we have to call everyone together. This is grave news indeed. We cannot stand against that horde. Everyone, prepare to flee for your lives. You all had best return to your own village, too. Leave it to us. You do that? I certainly cannot protest, but to speak frankly, you stand to gain nothing by helping us, you know. They've far greater numbers this time, and strong as you may be, surely there's no need for you to risk your lives. This is not even your village. You've risked a great deal on our behalf already, and we're grateful for it, but that is enough. You needn't fight all of our battles for us. We are friends, are we not? It is quite normal to fight on behalf of one's friends. Truly? You consider us friends? Well, you'll hear no more protests from me. Our lives are in your hands. Please take this. It might be of some help. Judgment Scythe. So that's also kind of suggesting that Magus will be helpful in this endeavor. We'll stay in the village and do what we can to help. The rest is up to you. Okay, so after that inspiring speech, I kind of want to just say, fuck it, and leave the village, because that would be kind of hilarious. But I also do have a sense of obligation, I suppose, to help them out. So we'll get a quick save. Whoop. That's right. They're already here. We have to stop them. So right now, we're actually going to go for triple tech Delta Force against everybody. And everybody floats. There we go. Yeah, that rainbow attack. Okay. Let's try to keep moving forward. We can't fight them all here. The Megasaur is just hilarious because, I mean, normally he's that weird, like, or not weird, but a green color, and now he's this weird golden color. There we go. Okay, so it looks like Antipode was a better idea. Oh, look at that. Sweet banana is an item. I can just use it to restore 20 MP. I'm not going to waste it like that. But thank you for the option, I suppose. Did I just... Okay. Bye-bye. I really thought I was going to have to fight that guy, but I guess I didn't. Alright. Here we go. And I am quite confident in saying there is no point in holding off on grabbing all of these items, regardless of the time zone I'm in right now. Or the era, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so it's this last dungeon. I'm pretty sure this is basically the final quest. Oh my god. I see 4 different directions I can go, and I can't remember which one's the correct one. Oh, if I remember correctly, though, a lot of them loop back in on each other, so. Turbo Shot, that's a good one. I think it's actually better than her Wonder Shot. Speed +3, that's really good. Let's see if there's any secrets. Just like with Magus's side quest, I'm always a little gun shy of walking past areas that seem to have a certain set of items or something. Should I just go for Flare? Let's just go for Flare, see how that does. Okay, now we're back through that skull. So that way led through the skull. I'm guessing these ways, yeah, lead to one loop around area. Yeah. Just gotta know which one's the correct door to go through. Yeah, okay. There's at least something here. 4 somethings. 5, 6 somethings. That's okay. There we go. Almost dropped my controller. Alright, another Mega Elixir, always good to have. And this loops around to what? What is this? Dragon Armor. There we go. This is actually the last piece of equipment I wanted for Robo. Dragon Armor, yeah. Look at that. Dragon, 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 dragon. Okay, now that we got Robo all dragoned up, he's no longer immune to status ailments, but he's definitely super strong. Okay, so that led to the middle one. Was the middle one something, or was the side one something? The side one looks identical to that other side one. Oh, just an enemy fight. Okay. Because this area is a part of the remastered area, I definitely don't know it nearly as well as places that I've played many, many times, so there's going to be a lot of me hesitating. Okay. Potion, Panacea, some of the lamest items. Most basic ones, I guess I should say. And 10 gil. So yeah, these 3 were completely pointless treasure chests, basically. With no secrets behind them. From what I could tell. Now we go through the center door. Which is clearly different. What's over there? Nothing. Let's check this side. I bet I will get out this door and I will be blocked from moving on until I go through that other door or something. Nope. I will just get a random battle. Alright, let's see. I think I should just attack, really. That seemed to do the best before. Oh, except for all these counterattacks. Oh boy. can't use a lot of magic against them because it doesn't do a lot of damage. And every time I do an attack, they counter. So I have to do some sort of physical attack that does a lot of damage. And they are moving around very quickly so that it's hard to do that against them with area effects like that. And then they do a ton of damage. Well, not a ton, I guess, but oops, whatever. I just wanted to see if this would do any more than 100 damage or so. Yeah. Not a lot, but yeah. Ooh, boy, but people are hurt. I didn't even notice. Ugh. Okay, Cyclone. There we go. It's nice if you can basically select your target during an animation of another attack. The enemies freeze on screen, so it makes it a little bit easier to get the timing correct. You gotta keep healing and whatnot. Stardust bow. Obviously a good bow. Oh, but not as good as my Valkyrie bow, so we will continue on. Save. Okay. Oh, another battle against them. That's frustrating. Yep, unavoidable. But I could run. I haven't run from a battle in a long time. But I have no need for TP and no need to waste the time trying to kill those guys. Off we go. Okay. Easy enough. See, this is where it gets a little tricky because as they bump into each other, they have to change their path and they're all going different speeds, but still not too difficult. And I don't see any items or shinies down there, so we'll just walk right on past. And, oh, it looks like there's an entrance outside right there. So should I go up or go out? I guess I should go out first, right? Because that's a lot harder to get to. Comparatively, that is. Oop, but there's a save point here, so this is probably a sign that that way is the last boss sort of situation. So let's walk past these sassy fellas and back up the stairs. Oh boy, yep, that's an item with a bunch of enemies all around it, which I might be able to avoid. I don't know. Probably not. So far, so good. Just wait. And go. And wait. And go. Wait. I'm almost there. Just wait for these guys to move, this bat, and go. Okay. Didn't need to fight anyone there. That was nice. And I got the Reptite dress, which is pretty good. Save. And now this, hopefully, is the boss room. So it's you who meddle in our plans. Oh, I remember this fight being really difficult, actually. We'll find out. We will not suffer meddlers to live. Alright. So first thing we'll do is start with a regular fire against the red guy. See if that does anything. And we'll get a quick horror whirl just because I'm not sure about health. Okay, red healed red. That makes sense. So next we'll try blue on red and red on blue. Alright. So, ice on you, fire on you. Okay, so that worked. And we'll try Luminaire against them both. Let's see how this goes. Because I actually do remember how this fight goes, and I remember why it was difficult. So, hopefully, remembering why it was difficult will help me keep it from being difficult this time. Okay, they don't get hurt even amounts. That's very frustrating. And they both do the MP steal if I hit them both. That makes sense. But I still want to do it. Ice, fire against him. And then after this turn, I'll have Chrono use some Lapi to heal up. And then I'll focus a regular attack against the blue guy, because the red guy's been hurt more damage. And then use Frenzy on that guy, and Fire on that guy. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, I think that just about evened things up. I guess I could just be using, I think, Delta Force over and over again, because it's technically not any of the elements, but I don't know. I might be wrong about that. So yeah, you just need to keep the attacks balanced on either side, and it's frustrating because unless you're doing it basically the exact way that I'm doing it right now, it's going to get messed up and out of balance because they don't take equal damage from certain sources. Like, doing it this way, they each take roughly 550 every single time. So I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of sync health-wise, but I do have to worry about them not taking much damage every single turn, and I have to worry about, if I do Luminaire, it does an extra like 600 damage to the fire guy, which is very frustrating. Alright, so right now everyone is pretty low on MP, so we are just gonna give everyone full MP. I feel like there might have been an easier way to do this, like I was saying, if I just did Antipode 3 or whatever, Delta Force, any of those might have been a better idea. Oh, okay, now we have a little bit of an issue, because we have to make sure this guy dies immediately. Oh, please just die right there. Yes. Okay. That made perfect sense, because Mara was doing like 550 while Luca was doing about 570. Phew, we did it. Oh, I probably should have tried to steal from, or charm from those guys. Oh well, chance is gone. Let's go tell everyone they're safe now. You've done it. Magnificent. Perhaps now joy and laughter can take place of fear and dread in our lives. No words are enough to express our appreciation, but know that word of your great deeds will be legend in our village for generations to come. This is the Valor Crest, an ancient treasure of our village. Please accept it as a token of our gratitude. You are our saviors. Obtained Valor Crest. Alright, and that was it. Alright, so now that we've had that little break and diversion, we need to go back to the Middle Ages and talk to the new again. Nothing more to worry about. Thank you so much. Village is saved. What does this say? Don't suppose you have any new gems. Seal off the interior of the cave to make sure nobody goes. So that's why when I went earlier in the Middle Ages, the cave was already sealed off. There was no way to get in there. And it's because just now in the past, I cleared that out and they decided to seal it off so no more monsters would come out. Alright. So this and Middle Ages. For some reason, the only one who can equip the Valor Crest is her, right? Valor Crest, there we go. Boost critical hit rate and 50% counter rate. Very good item. So now we gotta kill this rat again, go up the mountain, give the new his food, and then I believe, if I remember correctly, we will actually be completely done with this. It may be that we need to go up, give the new the food, come back down, and go back up once more. But I think either once or twice back up the mountain, and we will be never ever returning to the Emerald Mountain. Okay. Might as well give a save. Alright. And off to give the new... Oh yeah, through the spooky cave. onto the bridge. You bring food? I do bring food. We brought you this to eat. Thank you. Yes, this is sweet yellow food. Now I can work. You wait. I build bridge. Yeah, so if you had gotten a different food, you would have done all this, gone up there and said, we brought something for you, given it to him, and he would have said, like, yuck, this no sweet yellow fruit, or something like that. So yeah. Oh, at long last the bridge is complete. You have my deepest gratitude for all your help. I'd best return to the village. I'm sure everyone's worried. We'll go with you. That's right. So yeah, we definitely have to go back up one more time. Oh, you're finally back. I must say I'd grown a bit worried. Forgive me, but these fine folks but thanks to these fine folks, I'm alive and well. And what's more, I've completed the bridge. Oh, that's wonderful. That it is. Thank you for everything, brave heroes. Oh. Okay, it looks like I don't have to go back up. I thought I would have to go back up to talk to the new. Oh, you've come too? Is something the matter? I was alone on the mountain, but there are people here, so I come here. Oh, well, ours is a humble village, but you're more than welcome here. We're in your debt. Excuse me, I liked your food. Oh, thank you. And you finally came to see me. Yep. Do you want to live with me? All right. Truly? Oh, we'll be the best of friends. Follow me. So now they're going to live together and be the best of friends. Seems he's made himself a new friend. What a wonderful day for the village. I don't know how to thank you properly, but I hope this will be a start. It isn't much, but I'd like you to have it. Saurian leathers. I believe Saurian is another name for reptites, basically. Oh yeah. Defense is higher, strength and speed go up. Bridge is complete, my dream has come true. There it is. I knew there's some way it activated. Heroes, thank goodness you're here. I've come from across the new bridge. I thought I'd see what lay beyond the mountains. Well, I saw it. A huge, eerie tower. There wasn't a soul around the place, but I got the feeling there was something frightening inside. Gave me the creeps. I ran all the way back here. A tower, you say? Elder, do you know something of it? The old legends speak of a high tower on whose summit the heavenly idols perch, watching over our village. The heavenly idols are our guardians, you see. They are harbingers of hope and protectors of peace. If there is a tower so near to the village, then it's almost certainly the one. And if you felt an impure presence, then something may be amiss. Oh, brave heroes, would it be too much trouble for you to go and investigate? Of course not. We'll let you know what we find. My thanks. I'll be waiting to hear what you find. Okay, I believe this is actually what we're gonna do. I have store now. Look at my stuff. Okay, so we'll grab a mid-ether, grab a couple of turbo ethers, and I think that's good. Yeah. This guy. To think we would end up living together. This is a dream come true. Okay, so next time we will see what is up that tower, and then we will finally be done this area and move along to the Black Omen and do the actual end of game things. So let us save one final time. So now I just like to take time to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to give a follow and subscribe and all of the things, like and all that. And if there's any VODs that you can't find on Twitch, you should be able to find them on YouTube. And if you want to catch it live, just go ahead and look for Mr. Bunker's Gaming Bunker on Twitch. All right. Have a good one, everybody.